Hello everyone, I'm Mackenzie Mitchell for WWE Now, getting you set with everything you need to know before tonight's Friday Night SmackDown. So let's throw 3 minutes on the clock and get it started. Last week, the marching orders were made clear for Jimmy Uso. Get his brother and the bloodline back in order. Sami Zayn continued his crusade against his former family, as Jey Uso returned but found himself only looking on at the latest attack.
Jimmy Uso. Jimmy was looking back at his brother. Sami struck.
Now Roman Reigns is forced to take matters into his own hands when he returns to SmackDown tonight. And as all the chaos swirls around the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Cody Rhodes has been watching closely. After an emphatic win over Chad Gable on Monday, the American Nightmare found tonight the perfect opportunity to confront his WrestleMania opponent for the first time.
I am ecstatic that Roman Reigns is on SmackDown this Friday because I'll be there too.
But Roman Reigns won't be the only one in the bloodline staring down a challenge. The former honorary Uso has tried his best to open Jimmy Uso's eyes to what family truly means.
Listen, you made the choice, and I did what I had to do. That's what family do, but you know what family don't do, Uso? They don't betray you.
Yeah, let me tell you what else family doesn't do, okay? They don't make you test your loyalty every single week. They don't make you jump through hoops just to prove that you're worth something.
With the emotional plea falling short, Zayn will try to prove it in the ring as he takes on one half of the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. Can the Master Strategist get a plan in motion to drive a new wedge between the bloodline? Rhea Ripley looks completely unstoppable on the road to WrestleMania, but that's the exact kind of challenge that Liv Morgan loves. At Royal Rumble, Ripley and Morgan entered in the first two spots and both went the distance until the Nightmare was the last one standing. Since then, Ripley has set her sights on dethroning Charlotte Flair, and the rest of the women's division has tried to stay out of her way. Well, except for Morgan.
Some people might even say that Rhea seems unstoppable and that no one in their right mind would ever consider challenging her. And that's exactly why I'm gonna do it. I challenge Rhea Ripley to a match next week. Some might say that's crazy. Some might even say that that is insane. But Megan, that is exactly what I live for.
So can Morgan slow down Ripley, or will she be another victim of her dominance? And that's the latest from all around the WWE Universe, and we'll see you tonight at 8/7 Central on Fox.